one of the great theologians in our church, a priest named Robert Capon, and one of my favorite writers, said this: "We crucified Jesus, not because he claimed to be God, but because he claimed to be God and then failed to come up to our standards for assessing the claim." This Palm Sunday, this Holy Week, is going to be like none other we've experienced. We're going to be praying in ways that will stretch us and are strange to us, and yet will pray. We'll follow the Lord's path from that triumphal entry into Jerusalem and straight to the cross and beyond. We'll follow his path in a variety of ways, but I want to remind us of what Robert Capon said. Jesus did not meet the expectations of what Messiah would look like, of what the salvation promised by God would be. There were many who expected it to be a rousting of the Roman occupiers in the Holy Land, a military movement perhaps. And Jesus was about something completely different than the way the power and authority is wielded in this world. Jesus entered a world of uncertainty, of challenge, poverty, a world, in short, not unlike ours. And that's good news. We crucified Jesus because he claimed to be God and then failed to come up to our standards for assessing the claim. I think if I were in charge of concocting my own salvation, the thing I would want most is to be magically fished out of the human condition with its heartaches and challenges, with its grief, with its illness. I want to be fished out of those things. I desperately want to be spared them by some magic rescue. And fishing us out of our humanity seems to be the one thing God refuses to do. We're not fished out of our humanity. That's not what Jesus came for. Jesus came to enter our humanity, to fully embrace what it is to be human. God entered the human condition completely. And because of that, there is no challenge, no heartache, no terror that we have to go through alone. God knows those reality from the inside, so to speak. We are not alone, ever. Even in this time of physical distancing, of social distancing from one another, of not being able face to face to mark these great days where we contemplate the mystery of our salvation. We can't do that together the way we have been so accustomed to doing. No, it's going to be different this year, but it's the same reality. We celebrate, we commemorate, we enter ourselves again into what God has done for us, namely, come to be with us. We're not alone. God is with us. Jesus entered this world, not some fantasy one. And Jesus still enters this world in and through us. So be of good heart this Palm Sunday and this Holy Week. You are not alone.